Truncate. All right, question 2. We have a triangle and we're proving congruence. The 4 tests you guys have just said, RHS, SSS, SAS, AAS. I hope you all remember what they mean, other than just being letters. All right, triangle ABC below is isosceles with AB equal to AC. They've marked that with the little 1 line, just reminding you. Prove that the base angles of ABC are equal by showing that triangle ABD and triangle ACD are congruent. So once again, Tyler, this is similar to the last one in that we know that they're equal because it's an isosceles triangle, but we're trying to prove it. So it's one of those situations where we know it, but we've got to use the stuff that we knew beforehand to prove it. Yeah. Yeah, just prove it. Go on. Well, it is because it's a parallelogram. I feel. Yeah, you just go, it is. I wouldn't have written a question like that. Tops as. They're not. All right. So, triangle ABC, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what I've always said with whenever you're doing congruence tests, it's nice to have a bit of a plan so that you're not running around in circles. So have a look at the information they've given you. So what information have they given you? All right, well, we know it's an isosceles, but we're proving some of that. So we know this bit. They've given us that side. So that's a S. What else have we got? Oh, we have that, which is a common side. So that's another side. And what else have we got? We've got a right angle. Ah, okay. So we have a right angle. Well, tell me a little bit about that yellow one that we just did. It is a side, but what sort of side is it? It's a hypotenuse. So what proof are we going to use? RHS. It's not actually right-hand side. Right angle, hypotenuse and side. Right-hand side works for me. But you could also prove the left-hand side if you felt it necessary. All right. So, but does that make sense? You sort of have a look at what's there, and from that you determine which proof you're going to use. Okay, so let's go. So our aim is to prove that angle ABC is equal to ACB, so the base angles. Okay, so let's start. Oh, okay. How much do you guys know about Euclid? Wrote a really cool book called The Elements. Actually, it's many books. It's many volumes. But one of the things he did, and one of the reasons that I'm upset that they're ditching geometry out of the syllabus next year, is that it lays out a fundamental way of proving things. Okay? You have an aim, which we've got in the question. Then you write down what you're given, and then you prove it. Okay? It's very, very logical. Nice and easy to lay out and follow. Okay? So we've got the aim. So the next bit we're going to do is write down what we've got. Okay? So what have we got? We've got AB equals AC. Given. Do you agree with that? And now I'm going to use your one that they've got. Now you said they share it. Okay, what we actually say is AD is common. Sorry? What? AD remains constant. Yeah, it's common. It's shared, but we call it common. It'd be fine. Yeah, it's fine. We say common, but shared, we'd all know what it meant because it is. It's shared between the two triangles. Yeah, it's common to this. It means the same thing. And angle ADC equals angle ADB, which equals 90 degrees. Cool? Therefore, and this is where we're using congruency, okay? So we say, therefore, triangle ABD have I done the right symbol for it? For congruency? Yes, it is. It's similarity. Well done. Sorry? I asked the question. You know what I'm like. Congruency. It's not just equals, it's really equals. Okay. Triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Then what's our reason for that? Yeah, you can just use RHS. You've done a right angle, you've done the hypotenuse, and you've done a side. Yes. So therefore, because what you've done is you've proved those two triangles are congruent. Now we can say that angle, well, we could say just angle B and angle C. Angle B equals angle C, and then you need a reason for that. What would be your reason? Wow, couldn't hear that. There's actual technical words we should use. Corresponding angles in congruent triangles. Yeah. So we've now proved that those two are equal. But the actual question said prove the base angles of the triangle, right? So just finish off. Base angles are equal. Done skis. Everyone happy with that?